All right, live, go live. Wow. Good evening, everyone.
Good
Now
evening.
you are watching and listening to Agriculture Podcast, and I'm Vatana from Living Water Farm, and I'm right here with a few people. You may be wonder who are we, and I will introduce our speakers to you later. But before that, I just want to let everyone know that we have a little bit of changes just now because our main guest, Madula Matuba from Lesotho, just informed us that she could not join us. What a sad surprise. And anyway, we got plan B right now. We still keep the same topic, agriculture. And I'm here with Bong Pisau, the school principal, and he also owns a farm. And right now, we also have two other beautiful guests right here, our beautiful women's here, okay? And they may not have the same background, but we are inviting them to join us because they may be able to give us some ideas about agriculture, maybe how to grow food or something related to agriculture, any interest that they may have about this. And I have also prepared a slide right here. I'm going to show you with presentations that I have. And along the way, if anybody have any questions regarding Farming God's Way, you can drop your comments and we will do our best to answer. But again, I am so sorry that we have a little bit of changes right now because our main speaker is not here, but we have our amazing guests here right now to kind of join us and make this a great show right now. Okay, let me give the floor to each of our guests and then let them introduce themselves. Okay. All right. Let me just give the mic to. Let's do the lady first, and let's give to Tida. Tida is joining us from Stung Trang right now. Okay. All right, Tida, the floor is yours.
Thank you, teacher. Hello, everyone. I am Thida. I am from Central Province, and I work for the NGO. And thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Tida. All right, and who want to be the next? In who wanted to introduce yourself next? Okay, what about Bong Pisal? Let's just go to you. Okay.
Hi everyone, and good evening. And my name is Bisa. I'm a school principal, as a preschool principal, and also the owner farm in Kampong Cham.
Thank you, Bong. And next, we're going to Lee.
Good evening, teacher and everyone. My name is Sok Lee. I'm working at the private sector, teacher. Thank you.
Private sector. Okay. Thank you. Well, we all have just introduced ourselves to our audience right now, and the topic tonight will probably be a bit of a something that some of us may not have experienced, but at least through the presentation that I'm going to try my best. I'm not that expert and I am not certified. I'm not claiming that I am a certified Farming God's Ways trainer, but because of our main guest, Matula Matuba from Lesotho, cannot make it, something emergencies happening and in her place right now. She just informed us. So right now I'm playing as a host and also um what do you call, like, also the speaker. Okay, so Bong Pisal and Sokli and Tida, I'm going to show you what is Farming God's Way, and then along the way, if you have any questions and yeah, something that you wanted to hear more, you can ask. Okay, and we'll let you see this. All right, so you can see. Sorry, hold on. Okay, can you see the screen right now, right?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, this is Madula. Her name is Madula, and I'm going to reschedule this, and then she will for sure coming to our podcast show later on. but right now we just we just changing the plan. Okay. So what you're looking at right now is this is a farm photos from Kampung Cham. It's in Skun, and that's our building and our organization called Living Water Farm. We implemented farming God's way first in 2018 after we had everything set up, and then we had Madula. Right here, as you can see her photos, and she's starting growing corn. Um, and it was very productive. We had a lot of corns, and yeah, farming God's way basically is it's a farming methods um, that do not use a lot of technology. You know, it's really ideal for household. And again, I'm not that expert to explain a lot about this, but we implemented this uh, to do our best to support the community. And yeah, Madula came from Lesotho to help us as a certified trainer. Um, the main thing about farming God's way is we really restoring soil. And it's part of because we are Christian, and this is evangelical tool also to reach out to the poor, teaching them about how to farm in a way that sometimes we cannot believe that it's just something so amazing that something can happen, you know, from um, people that see the, I don't know how to explain this, but yeah, with the history of farming God's way, probably it can help you to understand more. But let's just wait for the next show when Madula, the trainer, come and shared with us. But right now, I'm just giving you all a bit of a taste of what is it, and why are we implementing this at Living Water Farm. So anyway, yeah, we have Madula. She came to train our team, and to also experience the growing with different varieties of vegetables. And then let me just go to the next slide. And yeah, you can see this. We would try corn. Farming God's ways is implementing mainly on the corn, because in Africa people eat corn like we eat rice here. Can everyone hear me? I just want to make sure that
Yes, teacher, clear.
yeah. So these are the corn we grow, and then we have good yield. Um, and then here's Sing Hua, one of our staff, and he was yeah, picking up, harvesting. We try to grow different things, and probably you can see here in English, I think we call it mulch. We cover យើង cover កន្លែងនេះដោយសារតែគ្នានរគ្នាខ្លាំងនិយាយខ្មែរដែរចឹងយើងយកខ្មែរ So here we call mulch, or in farming God's way terms, we call it God's blanket. And so yeah, anyway, we have uh, some gardens as models. And Sing Hua Lim, he's one of our staff. He just came from Israel. And then so right now we are preparing, you know, this yeah, maybe if you are available, we would like to invite you to join. If Bon Pisa say you have like people, sorry, we lost Bon Pisa right now, but anyway, if you know people can make it, we would like to invite you to join the training out at Living Water Farm, to join us with training. So can you guess what is it, Sokli? What do you think it is, Antida?
Both teacher.
Yeah, both photos, you can see what are we doing here. And then on your left, if you're looking straight on your left, what is it to you? What does it look to you? What do you think?
Maybe they plan to do something, teacher.
Yeah, they're planning to do something. Yeah, and
But
on
make
your
sure
level.
the land is good before implement
Mm-hmm.
of what they want.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Bong Bisa, what about you? What do you think? Bong, we cannot hear you, Bong. You're muting yourself.
Yeah, sorry. I think the right picture from the screen is
Yeah.
the four people in there, kind of like supervisor, executive, and worker not agree each
Mm.
other what they're going to plan, right?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Just kidding. Sorry. I
It's
just talk
okay.
about the just playing the planning, talking about the what the planning in that. But I think the right side with the water tank, I think that you make a compost.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow. Sounds like you have good knowledge about agriculture, Bong.
Yeah, little bit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, actually, here there was a training we provided. Madula was the trainer. We invited community leaders from Banti Minjay. They
Uh,
came and Tanak came with his helper. So that was like a few days of training. He came to learn about farming God's way with us, and we were measuring, and then we were also learning about how to make a good compost. um, there's so many things to learn about farming God's way, about some um, ways how to effectively implement. But I'm not, I, I should wait for Madula to speak more on this, So, but again, it takes time. I don't grew up in as a farmer, so it's hard for me to really explain. But I understand that farmers are working really hard, and appreciate that they very important. Producing food for the world. Just wanna shout some things to farmers, across the globe, producing food for people, and but yeah, with these methods people can do that, and can try and learn, and you can check out farming God's way. You can type it out and find how we can implement, and I have material I can release it. I can, I'm still translating from English to Khmer to help our citizen whoever want to learn more about farming God's way. So on your left side, it's the compost that we are learning how to build. um, it's the most, how can we say, the most effective fertilizer, and you don't pay. Of course you pay time, but it doesn't cost you as much as you pay for the fertilizer from the market. If you can just find green, you can find brown around you, like you got wheat, right? Cái hao thà say cái smile, like green, and then you can find brown, like dead wood ឈើបាក់ឬក៏ស្លឹកឈើងាប់អីហ្នឹងវាជាប្រភេទ brown color. And then manure, if you have like if you raise cows, you can use the manure, and then some other elements that you can put it up everything together, and then you can build like a great compost, but you have to keep it for a few some weeks before it's ready to be used for your gardens. So anyway, we had to learn some basic rules, and turning and sharing hands, how we can um, make it into a mature fertilizer. And I have to be honest with you that in some communities people don't want to wait. Tida and Sokli and Bombisa, probably you understand. Sometimes we just want it fast. Do you agree? We want fast, we want a lot, and we don't
Yes.
want to wait. And this is
yeah,
naturally, we just want it quick. And one of the challenges that we faced when we were training, people like to say, hey, with your technique, we just want to get it fast. How can we get these things fast? We want it, blah, blah, blah. And then it's not how farming God's way work. We have to learn how to be patient, how to give back to the soil, how to restore the soil. So anyway, with compost we have to learn how to be patient and wait for the soil to restore. And we look around us. rather than just buy and buy. When you buy, what happened? It's money, right?
Yes, teacher. No
Yeah, you
money.
pay a lot of money, and then at the end, you sell your product and you calculate the profit and lose. Yeah, you will probably do not make pretty much of the profit. So anyway, we try to low down the cost. And with farming God's way, with the you know resources around you that God provided, you can build something that very very effective with very little cost. So yeah, fertilizer, compost is very very important. And yeah, you can see this. We had to do some kind of work here. We have to weed out first before we can. What you're looking at right now is we were preparing soil to grow corn. Okay, there's a measurement. Um, I again with the next show, when Madula's here, I will you will probably see more details of how we do from uh, space. There's an standard of spacing out your planting hole. This is how we grow corn. And do you eat corn, Bom Pisal and Tida and Saplik? Do you eat corn?
Yes.
I
Yes, I
like
Yeah,
like.
teacher every
You like
day.
corn, right? Yeah. Do you
Yeah, well,
eat corn
I
with the
bought it
pearl
every day, teacher, at my
every day?
working. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But in South Africa, people eat corn like we eat rice. So farming God's way is mainly implemented to grow corn, but there's also vegetable that people grow using farming God's way methods. Okay, and our team is preparing right now to try different crops, and yeah, we'll show you the outcome later this year. We will engage some other community leaders like Bon Pisal. We talk about the other model, but I'm sure that we will connect people who are related in agriculture. And yeah, maybe even Sokli and Tida, you're not in the field, but if you're really interested in doing maybe at home or in your village, you may contact us. Whatever resources that we have, we may send it out to you. And this is something pretty simple. And by the way, and I was very very humble. I was telling someone that, oh, I can't be a farmer. It's so much. But then someone told me, Vatana, it's simple, whether or not you want to do it. Then I was like, oh, okay. So some people say, oh, to be a farmer you have to spend like 4 years in in the college and learn how to this. But actually with farming we just need hands and tools and just do it. So that's kind of encouraged me to engage more with agriculture. So you see, it looks simple, right, from looking, but then when you are really doing it, you probably know, wow, that's not simple. Yeah, it takes time. It's sweat, bite nhiều hơn nó mình càng nghe dường như. But it's good exercise. It's good exercise. So Lee and Tida, I know you're from. I think Tida can tell us more about agriculture. I mean, because Tida, you're from like a farming a background, right, Tida?
yeah, teacher. My parents are farmers.
Okay, what do they grow and what do they raise?
Yeah, teacher. We grow cashew nut and uh, cashew nut and teacher tầm lồng me. I forget
I think
English.
cassava, right? We call it
Cassava.
cassava.
Yes, cassava and cashew nut.
Oh, okay. Cashew nut. Is that chanti, right?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay, okay. And bong pistal in your area, you also grow all of those, right?
Um, my farm is the grow man is a coconut.
Coconut. Okay, yeah, you have a lot of coconut. Maybe
Yeah.
one day we all can come visit Bong Pisal's
I
farm,
like
right? Eating
coconut
coconut.
from.
Yep. You're welcome for you. anytime. Let me know first.
Okay. Tida, sorry, Sok Lee. What about you, Sok Lee? But Sok Lee, you grew up in the city, right?
No, teacher, I grew up at the province.
Which province
And
are you from?
I'm from Kampong Thom province, teacher. And my
Okay.
parents also a farmer, teacher. They do
Oh,
only
okay.
rice like one time per year, like
Mm-hmm.
was sa đầu teacher, like yeah,
Yeah,
just only
in rainy season, right? They
yeah,
grow
rainy
rice.
season. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
teacher. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. By the way, do you know how many time farmers harvest rice per year? Does anybody know?
maybe four.
4 times?
Three.
Depend. I
Three
think. I
times?
think. I think depend
Yes.
on the location area they have water
Mm-hmm.
or not.
Right, right,
Where
right.
they do only one time a year, I think that is the area they know water,
Mm-hmm.
and then they depend on the raining and the
Mm-hmm.
water. So, but this is the problem that
Mm-hmm.
you think that without raining you cannot do any rice field. But it's in if the our farmer thinking about a little bit open to think about if we not have water
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
only
yeah.
the one time a year, so they leave the land empty like 6 months or 7 months. They just do
Mm-hmm.
only
Mm-hmm.
short raining season. So it's
Yep.
mean that is the it's not economic to have in the family, and also that is part of the thing about how they can be get a water to
Mm-hmm.
the land,
Mm-hmm.
and then can use that the same as like different area that have a water full whole year, so they can make 3 or 4 times a year.
Mm. Okay. Thida and Sok Lee, because Bong Pisa owns a farm, and we would like to hear from him. Bong Pisa, why don't you tell us what do you have at your farm, and then why did you decide to move your business from running a restaurant? Now, I of course, we have known each other, and I know you had a restaurant before, and then you and your wife decided to start something. What is it really behind that? Why did you decided to start coconut farm and then have some education? Why is it? Why don't you just tell us a little bit about your passion, Bo?
Yes, it's a part of one is we started farming. Then we have the farm and then a restaurant and a lot of the problem. Sometimes we think about the money, but sometimes we think about the family also. And then we choosing the doing farm the part of we loving to be a farming, and part of restaurant is supporting, and also I run in school in town, and part of that because my wife and me we will live different way, different place, so we had to together as a family, and also we are Christian, so we want a different way to not being uh, focus on the money, but they focus the family. And what is important is the money or the family. We know that sometimes think about the money is important, but uh, it's a value in for family to live together. But sometimes you can see that when we live together, we don't have the money. It's not easy to. So it's mean we need to think about it and work it out to what is the best. Sometimes we agree that to live together is better, because
Mm-hmm.
as a marriage is important for be together. It's not be separate. And sometimes with the I can say Khmer people, because we know the culture that think most, we think about, sometimes we say that I'm not a choice,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not choice. I need away from the family, from the children, to go work somewhere. But for me, as I think about that, say you say not choice, but no, you have choice, but you not choose
Mm-hmm.
the
Oh,
family.
okay.
You not choose the children, but you choose the money to work outside. You can say that Yeah, I go to support because if I'm not go to work some place, I don't have the money to support the family. But you still
Mm,
not think about the family. This one we've been, because we are Christian, we've been pray a lot and we've been thinking thought about that. We know
mm,
that when we stop from the restaurant is a man supporting whole all that, been supporting
mm,
the farm also. But we because we in Christian and we trust the Lord to provide, even
mm,
though uh, we stay in hard, but God is good for all
mhm,
the time. So this one way choose that stop, and also we
mhm,
have still we know that we're fighting with economic situation and how we can to be stand to be a family is important. That's why we can choose that. We don't say that we not have choice, but no, we still have choice to choose. But we want to choose the money or we choose the family.
Wow, you had to kind of balance between families and yeah, and
Yeah.
business. Okay, thank you very much for sharing, Bong. And so Lee and Tida, one is married, one is still single, and you. I understand that sometimes you all have different perspectives about family life. And anyway, let's back to the topic about agriculture. Uh, so where was I? Right? Where was?
Yeah, we choose the for me we choose the
um,
growing the coconut
mm-hmm,
because we
mm-hmm,
think that the coconut is the good uh, plant, good
mm-hmm,
tree
mm-hmm.
that
Yep.
produce long term and also
Mm-hmm,
is not we call no season.
mm-hmm.
It's been produced every day, every
Yeah.
month. So this way you can grow them well and they can
Mm-hmm,
produce more. And also we looking to see about the market and to be provide a lot of and everyone need coconut and
mm,
you can see some of what I'm research and see so that 80% of coconut we still bring out from another country,
mm,
our friend country, and most from uh, Vietnam and Thailand. So that is not enough in the
wow.
local.
Okay.
So with this we decide to because we think about before depend on our land too. It's not the red land for the reputation. We not have is for good. We some see that some they plant the cashew, but it's not be grow. It's good
Mm,
at that. And then we think about the coconut is the, 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 the plant, the tree that no any grow any land, any type of
mm,
kind.
yep.
But they need to be fertilizing. You need to have water and then system that so a lot of uh, work on that too. But I want to say that during the farming, it's not easy.
Mm, mm-hmm.
You need to
Yep.
have heart of
Hat.
the farming. If not
Mm,
hard, it's not hard. It will be harder.
mm,
Yeah. So
yep.
that is the same way everything you need to do by heart. Because if not
Yes.
heart, you will stop. Even though you work somebody, if you not love that job and you don't like that job, you will be quick in a few days later.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Okay.
when you have this pressure with the
Yeah.
doing, and you need to have a complaint from your boss, and you will be bye bye tomorrow.
Bye bye tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, so Lee and Tida, you just heard from Bong Pisal with the farming background. I'm sure you also grew up with a family who also does agriculture. But yeah, we all agree that agriculture is not easy, but it's really worth it. And producing food for the people to eat. Uh, well, we let's just shoot for the next 5 minutes, and then we can have some words, and if anybody have anything that you would like to uh, leave with our audience about the development of agriculture in Cambodia, you're fine to give. Okay, but let me finish the last few slides that I have first. Let me just see this. Um, Here's we were preparing with the holes to grow corns in with farming God's way methods, and yeah, and then I have the, yep, I'm pretty much, this is the last slide that I have. Oh, okay. By the way, with farming God's way, after we restore the condition of the soil, the yield is, it's just amazing. For example, we got cucumber. We had a lot of them, you know. With farming God's way methods, the yield was, it really surprised us. We have another testimony from one of the farmer in Siem Reap who grew, was it can't remember, was it Lamid? Yeah, it was Lamid tamarind. Um, he got one plant, like, you know, in one station. He got like a lot of it, and it's pretty amazing comparing to the conventional ways of farming.យើងដាំនៅក្នុងរបៀបធម្មតាវាបានឧទាហរណ៍ថាបាន1គីឡូ but with farming God's way, he harvested, he got almost 3 kilo, you know, like 3 times more. And he did not, you know, buy like magic fertilizer, and he didn't really pay a lot on fertilizer. He only implemented farming God's way. So this is one of the interesting thing, and that you may be interested in finding out about the yield after the soil is being restored. And there's something underneath the soil that some of you may find out. It's a microorganism. Have you heard of this, Tida and Sokli? Microorganism. In Khmer, we call it sate sokroma pran, right? I'm not that expert on this, but there are
Update
some life, yeah, live bacteria that lives. And with farming God's way, you don't plow, you not pure to disturb the structure of the soil. Um, Basically, it's really restoring the soil, and after the soil becoming healthy, the plant is healthy. And when the plant is healthy, who eat the plant? It's
Us.
human, right? It's us. When we eat healthy
Yeah.
plant, we become healthy. If the plant is not healthy, it's because the soil is not healthy. And if the soil is not healthy, the plant is not healthy. And when we eat something unhealthy, we are not healthy. So everything back to the soil, you know. With farming God's way, the main focus is restoring the soil and making it yield more ជាមួយនឹងស្ថានភាពដី okay. Okay, I think I'm coming to the end of my presentation. But again, this is not like, I did not really plan to present all the. I was just making this slide for Madula to kind of say more. But the thing is, she's not here right now, so it's only me just kind of give you some brief about farming God's way. Again, to wrap up with this is with farming God's way. Highly efficient, focus on the soil. We don't really disturb the structure of the soil. We use what's around us. And this is for the long term goal, and it's not like you do it today and tomorrow you're gone. You know, you're building the legacy for the next generation. Because if you destroy the soil, your son and your daughter, next generation, will not benefit from your land. And land is destroyed, and then everyone will go to the urban area to find job, and then you forget about your farming land, you know. So farming God's way, it's here to really restore and heal the soil. So that's pretty much I can say about this. And we can wait for Madula to join us next session and tell us more about this. Okay. And yeah, does anybody have any question regarding the agriculture? Or I don't know, you may have question about the meaning of life. Or
Teacher, I am really interested in Godway agriculture because you know my family are farmers. We spend so much money like
mm,
to buy chemical fertilizer, and it damage to our soil, and
mm,
it increase from year to year that we spend much money, and for the harvest it's a limit, and also it impact to our health as well. And I really concerned about my family and also community. Teacher, we use
mm-hmm,
too much chemical, and
mm,
we don't know how to use it properly, so I think our soil gonna be worse and worse. That's
mm,
also impact to uh, community, and also our health and economic.
mm. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's concern, teacher. And
Mm,
yeah, this topic really useful, and I wish that I could know more about the God way agriculture.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay, it's
thank
got
you so
farming
much.
God's way. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Tida. Thank you for the comments. Yep. And so, Lee, any questions from your side?
No question, teacher, but it's really interested. Like, although I'm not know well about agriculture or farmer, like,
Mm-hmm,
um, my parents are farmer, but I just have some part because I focus on this education and
mm-hmm,
study,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
so I don't know well about it.
Yep.
But maybe like when I get old, maybe I have a like sometimes I feel like so stressed living in the city
I
so I
understand.
want
Mm-hmm,
like yeah a place like I have it like at my province, and when I all with my family in Phnom Penh, so we can uh, go to the province and we can make some kind of agriculture like
mm-hmm.
like yeah like look so
Yeah,
fresh.
yeah. Maybe you can support, support organic products. If Bong Pisal, I'm thinking about connecting with the farmers, training with Farming God's Way, and then we build up a team, and then we create what you call it like co-op, and then it's like an association. If we have the one product that healthy for the people to eat,
They will
something
buy.
like that, we will let everyone know, and then hopefully you can support community. Of course, everyone want to be healthy, right? We
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
be healthy, and then eating something healthy, uh, we can also support the community as well. So we'll let you know more. We'll keep you update about this project this year. We want to build more. Yeah, well, I guess we are coming to the end right now. Unless somebody have any words to speak to our friends and families who's watching us either right now or later on with this video. Yeah,
There's a
but
short,
again, yeah,
the short
we just go ahead, Bo.
they want to encourage all of us, even though wait for us somebody can watch in the podcast and encourage to buy the the vegetable or products from the farming from the farmer to all the organic some that they can be support them is hard. It's not easy to do it, to be product it, make it. And so helping to be the farmer to encourage them to grow, because if you want to be healthy, you need to be away from the chemical. So, and then
Mm,
we're helping the farmer to continue it, because sometimes you see them in the market, you will not, you will look the vegetable and look nice and look good, and then you want to buy it. But it's for the organic, it's work hard to be maintained and all that stuff, and maybe not look like as a chemical, but you can be helping them different price and we give them value for that. So I hope that all the Khmer people will turn to be healthy when you eat healthy.
mm,
So from the product that we know the background of the food that we eat from where, so you will know that and support our farmer. Some of
mm,
our farmer try to work in organics, but sometimes they not fight with the chemical farmers, so products can be not be helping them. Sometimes they will give up because not produce much and make that much money. So I will encourage all of us to give value, even different for 5,000 or 1,000 real between the
Mm,
chemical vegetable or a product from farm or chemical and organic. You decide helping them because you want to help a farmer to be grow.
great.
Yeah,
Yep,
so it's
yep. Well,
encouragement for all of us to
mhm.
continue to focus on. If you say that it's from the farmer from organic, you can be decide to give value. I know that it's a little bit
Great.
cost more, but it's good
Yeah.
for you.
Good for the health. Yeah. Yep. So everyone, you can see the comment here from Lina Hang. Lina's one of our friends, and she's in agriculture. She's really, I think she's now on her PhD, right, Lina? Lina, I don't know whether she's in Thailand or she's in France right now. But yeah, I'm hoping to have her as one of the guest speaker. Maybe we can speak in Khmer. And right now, I'm sure Lina becoming like a doctor already in agriculture. Lina, where are you now, Lina? But Lucy,
Teacher, maybe one day you invite her to join.
yeah, one day I will invite Lina to join and be the guest speaker to talk about agriculture. Yeah,
Yeah, CV has a
yeah.
has a lot of idea to
Hmm.
talk about.
About ideas, talk.
Yeah,
Yep, yep. Well, thanks for comment, Lina. Thanks everyone, Bong Pisal
Okay, thank you.
and
thanks.
Tida and Sok Lee. Thank you very much for joining us. I know it's late right now. It's 9:40. Everyone feeling sleepy already. Some of you may not have eaten dinner yet. So enjoy the dinner. I mean, and the sleep and the rest. And hope to see you next podcast episode.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
everyone have a good night.
yeah.
Thanks,
Good
teacher, for
night.
sharing.
Okay,
Thank
bye
you.
Yeah, thank
bye.
you.
Next year.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.